Swift Current Indians catcher and first baseman Taylor Steen has plenty of what sports enthusiasts call tools.
First and foremost, he's a good person, a good teammate. Baseball-wise, he's very good ability, great at calling games behind the plate. Offensively, he's doing a good job for us, hitting over 300 this year. And ever since he came up last year, he's just been improving, from week to week. The past 2 years, he's been improving a lot. And the thing is, his best baseball is still even ahead of him yet.
Oh, he's a great dude. He's a lot of fun. Just being around, kind of, hanging out with the guys. He's not one of those guys that really goes out a lot, but, has a lot of fun with just his buddies. I'd say he brings a lot of leadership to a team, and, he's one of the best defensive catchers I've played with.
Oh, did you, Skinner?
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball.
Steen has baseball in his blood. His father, Scott, was a first-round selection in the Major League Baseball draft in 1985.
I got drafted in the January draft and by the Phillies, and then was in the minor leagues with them for about 3 or 4 years, and then I got released and I got picked up by the Brewers for a little bit.
That's a pretty high bar that he set there. My goal since I was little is to get drafted and play baseball as long as I can, but to do it at the level that he did might be tough to beat, but still a goal I have, and we'll see what happens, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure I probably put a little pressure on him when he was, going through, but tried not to. But as a dad, being competitive, you always want the best out of your kids, and I just tried to have them like the game and have them have, I want them to have fun first of all. And he was lucky; he was a kid that played, baseball, football, and hockey. But like me, baseball was kind of his first love.
He coached me in Little League. He coached me in Babe Ruth, and then he didn't. Once I got to high school, he kind of let me do my own thing a little bit. But it was good having him there. I mean, after every single game, he'd have something to say to me, positive, negative, whatever it was. But he's tough on me at times, I guess. But it was never too much, and it was never too little. It always seemed to be the perfect amount.
Steen's grandfather, Don Steen, has 2 sons with Major League ties. His oldest boy, Rick, was selected by the San Francisco Giants.
I go back to, I've been a baseball fan, oh my God, as long as I can remember, And when I was a young man, my dream was to go to spring training. That was always my big dream. And I was so fortunate that I got to go twice. I can remember when my oldest boy was drafted, I was over that ticker tape at the paper, and I saw his name coming up over the ticker tape. Oh my goodness, how can you? I was in heaven at that time. And then 10 years later, the same thing happened with Scott. So my dream was fulfilled when I got to go with those 2 boys.
Scott and Taylor Steen, similar in appearance, but with 2 different styles on the field.
Well, Taylor was he was kind of a different player than me. I was kind of more of a hit the long ball and struck out a lot more, and Taylor was always a contact guy. He always seemed to put the ball in play, and I saw that in him at a young age, and I was just kind of waiting for his body to mature, because I could kind of tell he was going to be a late bloomer, all through high school and stuff. He was pretty skinny, wasn't real strong. But now, as he's getting older, I'm starting to see his body fill out a little bit, and he's starting to get a little stronger, and it's really helping his game. Scotty was just a big. He was a long ball hitter as well. He had a lot of power. He hit some balls that were unbelievable, But Taylor is just a different kind of hitter. He's got those real bandy legs. All his weight is in his upper body, and not in his lower body. But he's more like a Joe Mauer. He's a line drive hitter is what he is.
It's been a pleasure coaching him here these past couple of years, and if there was an opportunity to coach him longer, that'd be great.
The father, a power-hitting third baseman. The son, a consistent defensive-minded catcher. Scott and Taylor Steen.
I've said from all the people who ask me and stuff, he's one of my biggest influences and role models in my life, and he's helped me out more than anyone else.